Welcome to the show. This is Star Wars News with the Star Wars Daddy, and I'm your host, the Star Wars Daddy. In this newscast, we go over current events, Facebook drama, collecting tips, eBay issues, and all other Star Wars-related newsworthy items to allow you to be the most informed collector that you can be. We also enjoy sharing as many laughs on this episode as humanly possible. Well, the numbers are in. And Skeleton Crew just brought in the lowest ratings for any Disney Plus Star Wars series. The show was actually pretty good and entertaining. A lightsaber even made an appearance. Was this Rogue One? No. But it kept my interest. It didn't rewrite lore. It didn't have a half-naked Sith killing off emotional Jedi or have producers and actors bashing Star Wars fans as a way to promote the show. There wasn't anything controversial about this series, and it deserved to be released under better circumstances. The Acolyte series was bad. The press around it was alienating. And unfortunately, Skeleton Crew followed it and paid the price. If you have kids, make sure to watch this series with them. It will help you appreciate something Star Wars related to get you through until The Mandalorian. Disney Plus has released a teaser trailer for the upcoming DareDevil series trailer, which we're going to watch here, and I'll do a reaction to it. Definitely interested to see what this looks like.
Thank you for finding the time.
I will admit, it's not entirely unpleasant seeing you again. A lot of time has passed. By the look of it, you've come up in the world.
I could say the same about you.
The mayor serves his city. I can see you're not entirely convinced.
Can you blame me? I can't shake the feeling that you're gaming the system.
Why did you stop being a vigilante?
The line was crossed.
It's hard to come to terms with a violent nature. Hating the power it has over us.
This city can't go unchecked.
Sometimes peace needs to be broken. And chaos must reign.
Am I putting the hatchet down? I was raised to believe in grace. But I was also raised to believe in retribution.
Wow, that actually looked awesome. Lots of fighting and violence that most Marvel shows don't have any of. I'm definitely looking forward to watching this series, even if I have a soft spot for Ben Affleck's rendition of Daredevil. IMBD says that Ben's worst career move was starring in the movie Surviving Christmas from 2024, which no one has ever heard of. They say embarrassing for everyone involved. Maybe the worst leading man performance in history. It's as though they've forgotten about this performance by Loba. A recent video was declassified and is hitting the internet hard right now. Controversy now surrounds this video as combating sides of the issue argue whether Nazis came first or was it the First Order. One side says that the movie states it's from a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, but how long was a long time ago? This video showing General Hux screaming German now has us discussing this issue of what came first, the First Order or Nazis.
Diesen besonderen Tag erinnern, als den letzten Tag.
We have Neil DeGrass Tyson live for an interview that hopefully science will be able to solve. Neil, what came first?
Allow me my explanation for the chicken and the egg.
Okay.
Okay. So I tell people, but I've never gotten your blessings on this. Can I use that word with you?
Okay, but we're asking about the First Order and Nazis?
So I simply tell people, they say, what came first, chicken or the egg? I said, the egg. It was just laid by a bird that was not a chicken. That's a fair statement.
Neil, I think you could be losing your mind.
I mean, I'm compressing
Yes.
a billion, the 100 million years of time there.
Yes.
But at some point, you're going to say what comes out of the egg is a chicken, but that's a genetic alteration from the previous generation.
Okay, I think you're losing me. Which one is the chicken and which one is the egg?
Of course.
It never
So this
was
is a very compressed,
Yes.
it's a shorthand
Yes.
for what you just said with the
Yes.
book of your ancestors,
Yes.
going back to the fish.
Yes.
So the First Order? Book of Ancestors? Fish? I feel like this was a giant waste of time. This entire segment has been ruined by this entire interview. Sorry to everyone that we got derailed there. Let's get back to our program. Jeff Jacobs. Week 1 is finished, where Jeff brought in over $1.44 million. There are numerous weeks still remaining to his collection, so if you didn't win anything in week 1, like me, you will have more opportunities to own something from this amazing collection. One of the most expensive items that sold was the double telescoping Obi-Wan Kenobi's graded 85 by AFA mint on card. It had 6 bids on it and sold for $105,000, $182.13. Imagine, the winner of this auction could have bought a live-in pet nanny for 2 years of service, installed a man-made lake in your backyard, could have put in rotating garage floors, or purchased an entire apartment floor for parties, horses, and staff to ride them. Not sure why you wouldn't just ride them. That was on a list of things you could purchase. Or a brand new 2025 Hummer EV SUV 3X. For me, I would prefer to have a regular Obi-Wan Kenobi with a missing saber tip glued to the dashboard of my new Hummer EV. I'm pretty sure that when I roll up to Comic-Cons in that type of setup with a leather jacket, people are hanging out with me over the guy that paid $105,000 for somebody else's toy. In creepy eBay news, a buyer is asking for a return after they found lots of greasy body hair all over the action figures that came with a lot that they purchased. No one was sure if this hair was maliciously placed within this collection or if it was a mere accident. Further investigation took place as I reached out to both the buyer and the seller to try and get to the bottom of this issue, and I was sent this enhanced photo from the listing. Let's zoom in on that. Ooh. As we can see, the hair came from the gut of this seller as he was taking photos for the listing. I think we can all agree that we're blessed that his kitchen counter comes up to his belly level and that he didn't take these pictures on the floor, as who knows what other surprises we would have seen. For the first time in a long time, I'm considering having a sleepover with my guy friends and playing with Star Wars toys. Facebook Marketplace had this gem of a listing for a Star Wars AT-AT. Obviously, he doesn't watch my YouTube. Walker bunk bed for $1,500. This item was handcrafted and looks to be a pretty cool item for anyone half my size. Kind of makes you want to say, I got dibs on top.
All right, bunk beds. I got dibs on top. Okay.
Upon zooming in, I see that the wood looks very run down and mold is showing up on one side of it. It appears that the kid who slept in this AT-AT had issues with wetting the bed. As a kid, I was lactose intolerant, but the grade school forced me to drink my milk at lunch. This led me to wetting the bed, often at night, and I once wet my pants in front of my entire 4th grade class. Surprisingly, I ended up with a stomach ache soon after that incident, and I went home sick.
That Stanley was joking.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you go ask him now?
Okay, I will. I'm not feeling very well right now, though. My stomach hurts, so I may be going home early today. But
You know, Michael, sometimes my daughter's stomach hurts when there's a mean girl at school.
well, sometimes my stomach hurts when you come into my office, so it's probably psychological.
But I am a bed wetting expert, and I know urine mold when I see it. It's one thing to clean urine off of a mattress or out of the carpet. It's another thing getting urine out of wood once it's soaked into the fibers. Knowing all of this, and not to intentionally ruin this guy's sale, I've changed my mind about that sleepover, as I'd hate to end up with another stomach ache that sends me home. In tattoo news, an LA artist has been promoting his attendance up in Seattle over the next week and to book sessions with him for some amazing artwork that he does. I then clicked on this video of the tattoo and I was absolutely blown away. If I knew my tattoo could turn out just like this, I'd really have to think long and hard about getting this done. It's amazing. And as if magic happened, my social media was bombarded with other Star Wars tattoo artwork posted by people that love their Star Wars tattoos. I thought we would go over some of these tattoos now to see what not to do with your body, no matter how much you love Star Wars. Okay, I see we've got Darth Vader with Pooh Bear, Winnie the Pooh. This person's obviously confused on what they wanted a tattoo of. It's either Winnie the Pooh or Star Wars, and they combine them together. Not the best. What's next? Okay, we got a stormtrooper head as a fish. Wait a second. Is that the fish that Neil was talking about earlier in that interview? Maybe it is. Maybe he knows more than I thought he knew. Okay, we've got a Boba. Oh, Boba. Not even the Sarlacc can hold me. And apparently your skin can't even hold this tattoo. It looks like it's bleeding off your body. All right, next, Princess Leia and R2. Okay, this looks like a 6-year-old drew it. This is just a horrible looking tattoo. We might have to put up that Obi fans blocker on this one. We've got some breasts that have a giant tattoo of Luke, Leia, and Han, and it is a horrible tattoo. She's on the prowl at every Comic-Con. You'll see her. You'll notice her. Now listen. I love this part in the Obi-Wan series, where you can see part of Anakin's face breaking through on Darth Vader. But this one, the Darth Vader helmet showing Anakin, it's almost completely faded away. It's as though he did this tattoo himself. Okay, here's a gigantic tattoo covering this guy's entire back, and it kind of looks like those Return of the Jedi coloring books that we used to color with crayons. And it kind of looks like he took actual copies of the coloring from the coloring book from a 5-year-old and slapped it onto his back. Ooh. And last and not least, this might be a little spicy for YouTube. We've got a tattoo here of the I love you, I know kissing scene, except that is Luke and Leia, brother and sister. That is the worst of them all. Okay. In Star Wars Daddy news, we skyrocketed subscribers with 3,300 new subs to push us over 4,000 total subs. Who knows where we are by the time this video airs on Friday. We also got one new member signed up who was able to benefit from free shipping on their eBay purchases. This Sunday, we have my January mail haul video coming out where I show everyone the vintage toys I've added to my collection in the month of January. Next Wednesday, we will be unveiling the winners of the members-only auction for the 2 Boba Fett's, the Complete Slave 1 vehicle, and the Empire Strikes Back Boba card back. And we're also going to do the subscriber giveaway winner of the Theory Sabers bonus lightsaber that I'm giving away. That video has over 12,000 views, 950 likes, and 54 comments as of the Sunday before this video comes out. Can't wait to give all of these items away to show my love for all of your support. Don't forget to tune in next Friday as we cover more Star Wars news, discussing drunk Ewoks, Samuel Kim music, more eBay craziness, and a bunch of Facebook drama. Let's remember to keep things classy out there, collectors, and never forget, who is your daddy? Hey, Carl. Hey, Star Wars Daddy. What are you doing back here on Hoth? Weren't you supposed to have escaped in the Rebel transport? Yeah, I did escape by sneaking into the septic area of the Rebel transport where no one would know I ran away from that fighting. But I've come back here because I heard about your memberships that offer extreme perks that make your nipples perk. The only place I can imagine my nipples perking is here, back on Hoth. Carl, you didn't actually need to come back here to Hoth to have your nipples perk. All you had to do is click the links under the name on my YouTube profile. It's right over here. Choose memberships and follow the steps. What extreme perks come with these nipples? I mean memberships. I'm glad you asked, Carl. We have a special Star Wars emojis for memberships only in comments and live chats. Darth Vader badges next to your name to show tenure. Future member only videos and access to all videos early. Shoutouts on every video. A bonus action figure and Star Wars Daddy stickers on your next eBay purchase. Free shipping on 2 of the tiers for loose action figures and accessories on eBay, as well as an additional savings for the top tier member. Entries into our monthly Star Wars giveaways, an Adam Gothard designed 3D printed Darth Vader bust with Daddy written on the front, and 2 of the tiers offer a free, exclusive members only Star Wars Daddy t-shirt after certain tenure. Wow, that's amazing. So you're telling me I can have all those extreme perks here? Yep. What about here? Yep. I'm signing up. Thanks, Carl. I knew I could count on you. And at home, make sure to follow the steps in this commercial to be a part of the Star Wars Daddy memberships, where I get to directly thank you for all of your support. Can't wait to grow this channel with all of you, no matter if you're on Hoth, Tatooine, or on Kashyyyk, or if you're a little daddy, a daddy, or a big daddy. Links are also in the description of this video. Thanks everyone, and who is your daddy?